Okay, let's see, let's turn this up a bit. Let's turn that down a bit. Why is the menu music always so loud? Donna, handshake emoji, one of my tinies who said today on the yard, everyone, it is time to look at me now. Yeah. Yeah, and didn't I say a while ago that Donna hadn't yet tried to lick my head? Well, she did it today. Sat on the back of the sofa and just, and you know it's difficult to chew on hair that's like 4 millimeters long, but she will try. She will try. Look, here she is. Here's baby. Yeah, and then I was doing stream things, and she was sitting in front of me and being all adorable, but I couldn't pay her, 105% attention, because I was, here she is, yes, because I was setting up a stream alert. No prizes for guessing which one, I remembered in time. Yes. And so I was doing that, and yes, Donna didn't enjoy that at all. And I did, look, sometimes I just drop kick her off the desk, because I'm like, look, it's not 1/2 past, so how's about? There you go. But, I worked around her, and I hugged her, and I gave her little kisses. But still, she was like, no, this isn't ideal. And so she left, but here she is again. Because I'm talking to the glowy box, and that needs attention. Hi. Yeah, if you could just wait until 1/2 we wouldn't be having these problems. I'm just saying. Yes, look at her. Look at her. Hold on, I need my keyboard out of the way. Yes. Boop. Look, there's baby. Yes, kitty baby, look. There's your head. Yeah, there's your little baby face. Oh, look, and I do that stuff and she comes back again. Yeah. Because you have no backbone. No. So it was my day off, and I did almost nothing, which was nice. I tidied up a bit and stuff, and put clothes away, stuff that had accumulated over the week. And then, yes, kitty baby. And then I played Avowed, and no, Donna, stop. And I talked to my friend about the fanfic that she's writing on company time. And yes, it was very sunny and very nice today. It's still, well, sun's going down now. But yeah, it was warm and everything. I went out like this, because this one needed litter, so I did that. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, kitty baby. Yes, thank you. And I'm sorry that you had a shit day, Rhea. Apart from one of the tinies being like, everyone, it's time to look at me now. Ow. Anna, where are you going? Yeah. Yes, thank you for hitting me in the head with your tail. Hello, friends. Twitch, why ads? Because Twitch is a bitch. Hi, Alex. How you doing? Crumble, I love your hair. Thank you. As you will perceive, there is none of it. And still Donna tried to eat it today. Because she was like, what if you have lice in there? I'm like, what if you don't, though? But yeah, she just came up behind me, like on the back of the sofa, and was like, "What you doing?" It's like, I'm trying to play a video game. Yeah, Kitty loves Rhea. 89% today. And me all of 12. Hi, Kitty baby. Hello. Yes. Well, you still got more than I did. And I'm the one feeding that thing. So you'd think, but no. Hi, Kitty baby. That's fine. I want Donna to love Rhea more than me. Hi, Kitty baby. Yeah, what are we doing? Sorry for being gross in your chat. It will happen again. No, please do. Please be gross in my chat. I welcome it and enjoy it. Hi, Kitty baby. Hello. What? To be fair, the real Donna probably loves you the most. I mean, you'd hope. But then again, like, every time that, like, either, like, previous partners of mine or friends of mine are here, it's like, Donna doesn't need me. So long as there are hands to pet, she doesn't care whose hands they are. It's like, she will sleep on anyone. Like, she will sleep on anybody. Yeah. Hi, Kitty baby. Yeah. Look, Kitty baby. They're being gross and in love in chat. Yeah. Donna is full of love. Yeah. She is. Yeah. And, like, you know, you go to the kitchen and you find your cat sitting on other people and you're like, sluts. So, that's just how it goes. Yeah. Ma. Oh, do you know what? I did have one good thing at work today before I got kicked in the throat. Tell us! What? Hi, Kitty baby. Hello. I need to catch up on my water intake. I've not had enough water yet today. One of my tinies, the same, in fact, who invited everyone to look at him now on the yard, ran up to give me a big hug when I came back from a grueling double swim. Aw, thank you, little boy. Ah, yeah, bless him. Hi, Kitty baby. He's very sweet sometimes. Good. Hi, Kitty. Yes. As my child. Anyway, I know I shouldn't kick small children, but I would like to kick some children. I would say this is natural. I think anyone who hasn't wanted to kick a child at one point in their life is lying. To be fair, he kicked me first. He being the child, not Alex. Hi, Kitty baby. Yeah, that's why he needs to be kicked back. Yeah. Just punt that child across the room. Yeah. Sounding like a Star Wars communicator. Hi, kitty baby. No, not Star Wars communicator. Star Trek communicator. Ugh. This music is putting me in mind of Star Wars, which is dangerous. Hi, kitty baby. Kitty, what do you want? Yeah, does someone need to poop the button? Please take your tail out of my face. Because you know, it's right next to your tail. Your butthole! Thank you, Rhea. Okay, now you get your treat. Yes. Oh, there she goes into my armpit again. It's just great when she, like, you know, pulls the tip of her tail from my mouth. I enjoy that so much. Come on, kitty baby. Yes. Look. Oh, I need to move the keyboard because otherwise Donna's gonna do things. I was looking through the clips to see if there was something appropriate vis-a-vis kicking, but I honestly don't know what most of the reactions are, so I opted not to. Yeah, I don't think we have anything. No, we don't have anything about kicking, do we? Hi. Ouch.
Oh, that's not good.
Do we need one for kicking? Ow! Oh, that was my thumb. Ow! Eat your treats, not me. Light the lamp, not the rat! Light the lamp, not the rat! There you go. Yeah. There. Thou hast consumed your treat. Donna says thank you for her treat. By being very good and cozy. Hello. Oh, you EP? Do you want to be EP? Yeah, do you want to go and have a nap? Come on, kitty baby. Yes, just yes, lie down. Ah, boop. There we go. Good baby. Good baby. Okay. Oops, daisy. Whee! Honestly, a bit disappointed that there's no Muppet Christmas Carol one. Well. No, there isn't one. If you have one specific in mind, you can... Wait a sec. You can toss them, like if you have a link or something, you can toss them in the ask box on the server. How about the entire film? It's infinitely quotable. I mean, yeah, that's true, which is why there aren't any yet, because how am I gonna pick? And I'm not, oh. Oh, that's not good. There is no continue and there is no load game. That's a problem. Yeah, load game is there, but I can't select it because it's grayed out, and it should just be saying continue. That's bad. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, tell you what, I think I forgot to do was I didn't start Steam, so I just started the game, so it might be that the game simply doesn't know. No, Ubisoft, fuck off. You're not getting my money for your shitty workplace culture and your shitty anti-consumer practices. So it may simply not remember that there is a save game. Let's hope. That's what I get for like pinning the game executables to the taskbar so I don't have to go through Steam. Yes, well. Hi, kitty baby. Yeah. And at least starting this game didn't kill Stream, because that's what Hitman did a while ago. It's like, oh, you already have OBS running, you're already streaming, and you're only now starting Hitman? Well, fuck you. Yay! Continue. Thank God. Okay. Oh, good. Internal Anatomy of Cain. It's beautiful. Just what I always wanted for my birthday. Okay. You look very red, sir. This entire game is just very red. It's on account of the sun. Okay. Ooh. Hey, Donna. Yeah? Wait, is it actually your birthday? No. No, it ain't. My birthday is in August. I am not yet 35. Though I'm working on it. Oh, am I working on it? Oh, look, here's Stefan. This place has everything. Okay, get a check. Okay, this place has everything. What do you want?
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout, too. Something I can help you with?
Ria is correct. Early August. Within the first week, even. I'm told one of your numbers gone missing.
You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
Yes, well, she did. Leo. Yes. Like my favorite brother. I can't tell if that's sarcasm. Also, both of my nieces are also Leos. Hi, kitty baby. Yes. Oh, also we're in this lovely little community, right? And it turns out that Soylent Green is people. Just in case anyone missed that on Saturday. No, it's not. I have two brothers, and I like one of them, and he's a Leo. Yay! Oh, that was... Okay, that was a step too far for Donna. She is leaving. I guess she didn't like the pitch of that one. Was she acting strange before she disappeared?
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd. You sound like some type of corporate fixer asking all these questions.
Yeah, Donna is big on flouncing. Tell me a bit about Zoe.
Zoe was always obsessed with this serial. Masked Marketeer.
Uh-huh.
A scion of Byzantium turns to banditry and teaches his marauder companions the wisdom of free market economics. Shame she up and vanished when she did. I had a surprise lined up for her.
There's the cartoon mallet.
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
Was that surprising?
The other day, I got my hands on a genuine copy of the latest Masked Marketeer. I was gonna surprise Zoe with it, but she was gone the next day. Hey, I got time.
Okay, do I
I'll
have
help if I can.
any more questions about Zoe? No, I don't.
Hey, I got time. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Cool. Beanie, thick. Wouldn't mind a beanie, actually. That looks like a silly little gun. Do you have Mac picks? No, you really don't. Okay, bye. Got some in here, though. Okay, keep it quiet. Let me pick them up. Fine. Okay. Ooh. Cool. But Grumble, you say, that's stealing. It's only stealing if someone catches me. So this is where Soylent Green is made out of people. That's Adelaide, who's got a not so good relationship with the boss of Emerald Vale. No surprise. I think it's still stealing even if no one catches you. Well, not in RPGs. Okay. Yay, stuff. Anything on the toilet? No? Fine. Okay, so... Oh. Ah, I've already been at this. I've already been at this? Good. You can boo me later. Ooh, stuff. Okay, aber wo kein Kläger, da kein Richter, so you'll get away with it. Indeed. Ooh, hello. I think I've been in here. Or maybe I haven't. Let me... Zoe's journal, page 12. So that's it then. No more Edgewater for me. No more cannery. No more jumpsuits and gloves. Yes, ma'ams, and would you like another's? I don't know why I'm writing this down for posterity's sake, because I've always hated the cannery, and I don't think I'll ever have to look back to this journal many years hence and tell myself, oh, wow, I did hate the Vale once, didn't I? Just because I got sick. Everybody gets sick. Well, okay, I got sick and I grabbed a little too much adrenatime. Is that really a crime? I would say no. I gotta treat myself when I'm sick, don't I? Whatever happened to personal responsibility and surviving by one's own bootstraps? Oh, but you misappropriate 1 box of adrenatime and suddenly you're committing larceny. Ah, yes. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. Oh. Stole that poster, didn't I? Zoe's journal, page 22. Well, today's the day, Zoe. Today's the day you take your destiny into your own hands. I've been listening to Grace talk about the marauder threat. Bands of wild, free-spirited bandits living in camps out in the hills, warming themselves by the light of barrel fires. Probably mounted the heads of their enemies on spikes as a warning to folk like me. Living a life of comfort and ease, free of any rules. I really don't think that they're living a life of comfort and ease, Zoe, but that's just a hunch. I bet they could take the whole region if they were organized. I've been tucking away some of Adelaide's food, and I've got some spare cans of Saltuna. Should last me a couple of weeks if I ration. Got some adrenatime, too. Everybody loves adrenatime, even marauders, right? Oh, boy. I got odds those marauders will let me throw in with them if I dangle a couple of syringes of adrenatime before their eyes. This is going to be great. Look out, Terra 2. Bandit Queen Zoe's origin story has just begun. I'm going to have a whole gang of marauders at my beck and call. Maybe I can even score some Rizzos. Oh, boy. Yep, Zoe, this is gonna go so well. This is gonna go so well. Wait, can I talk to himself about it?
Something I can help you with?
Well, I found some journal pages, but you don't need to know. Okay, bye. Okay, come on, Peeves. Gonna talk to Grace about it, seeing as she gave me the quest.
What is it? I'll tell you what I can.
Oh.
What is it?
Nope. Okay. Well. Well. Let's see. Is that the correct quest? Let's find out. Okay. Look. Find Zoe. Aha. That way. Thought so. Well. Marauder Vandal, is it?
Huh?
I'm ready for this.
Why are you lined up like that? Whee! I need to sneeze. Oh, not anymore. Oh.
We made it.
You see, when you are shooting at someone, you could try hitting them.
Oh, clever.
Thank you. I really had to sneeze, but then the necessity of shooting some folks ran right over that. I know I didn't need to sneeze anymore. Meat! Okay, now, if I don't remember incorrectly... Yep.
This will be quick. That's gotta hurt.
Traps everywhere. Pavati, be careful. Whee! Whee! Ooh. Shocking. Okay. Ah, yes, goody. Pneumatic pistons, you say? Sounds naughty.
Oh, wow.
My pockets are going to be so full in a minute. Now, Zoe, I know you're here somewhere. And so are those. Hello? Stop, stop, he's already dead. Uh-oh. payoff to get into that room unless... Oh good, platforming. Oh, shit. Platforming, the thing that works so well in this game. Ah. Fine. Okay. Yeah, that's normal. Who ate my lunch? Something, 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 something. 8 cases. Bumblebee, pale kale ale, borscht and baked beans, woolly milk, and Space's Choice tarmac and cheese. As well. Now, I don't know who ate your lunch, but I reckon maybe you're too dead to care about the outcome of this investigation. So, well, that was worth it. Now I love pale ale, and I love kale. However, yeah. It's like those things separately, fine. Those things together, I ain't so sure. I feel like I've been in here before. Okay. Oh. Oh, we found Zoe. Hello. There she is. Zoe, ma'am.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
I'd really rather not. You sound confused, or possibly unscrewed. You Zoe, your people are looking for you.
What, you mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them.
Yep. Oh.
You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
Once again, everybody very horny and very unhelpful. I need you to clarify something for me.
I'm great at clarifying.
I bet you are. What the fuck are you doing? How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
How'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
No, definitely not. Are you a prisoner?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Well, that's because they don't have that many wits left, I'll be honest. Why did you leave?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in Halcyon. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
You should go back. People are worried.
I doubt that. Nobody in that camp really cared about me.
Stefan's planning to surprise you with an episode of your favorite serial.
Wait, you're telling me he's got a copy of The Masked Marketeer?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't you say so? I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
She's the one who sent me, actually. But I will leave you to your preconceptions. Bye. Whee! Past all the dead bodies. Have I gone in there? Yes, I have. Okay. Something Leichenpflaster an ihren Weg. Okay. Now, let's look at the map. Toggle an active quest, because look, we can do some tidying around here. Is it Edgewater? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. No. Boop. Such a fun proverb. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna try not to break my ankles. Not promising. Aye! Ouch! Crunch. I broke both my ankles. Oh well, it's fine. Are you doing a circus routine, or? Okay. Bye. Oh look, more bodies. And I didn't even kill him. Whee! Doop 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 doop. Oh, I should have stayed. Should have stayed up on the rocks. Oh well. Did I kill you? No, I didn't. I would have looted you if I had. If there's any traps around here, there better not be. What did I just say? Oh well. That's the Baby Shark song, isn't it? It might well be. See? Told you. Alright. That was more explodey than it needed to be. In fairness. Shh.
There we go. Wow, great work.
because I shot you in the head. The 19-year-old who keeps telling me how to do my job was singing the Baby Shark song last week, and I kind of wanted to kick her throat. She does not deserve the Baby Shark song. It is not hers to sing. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. If those are sprats, they better not be. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh! Eeves, Jesus. Oops. What? I'm out of ammo. Why are you telling me no about companion perks? Out of ammo, they say. That's a severe problem, they say. Good. Now, where's that damn thing? Through the wall. Good. Oh. Light ammo, thank you. Why am I so light on ammo? Why? What the? Oh, this is the one that's inside the building. Okay. Bypass shunt, thank you. Eh. Yours. Oh, right, one of the Marauders has the key to the first aid room, and I think I know which one.
Here they come.
Hello. Vati's just moonwalking. Look at her. Okay, just hit him. Come on. Okay. Damn it. No, you don't have the key. Oh, I thought it was you. Who ate my lunch? My god. Wherever that was, just had... Aha! You had the first aid room key. Wherever that was, just had no other problems, eh? Just absolutely zero other problems. Aha! Eh. Skip. Okay. Yes, I know game, I have skill points available. But I also have stuff to pick up. That's a skull! And a hand. And an antique saber. Okay. Ugh. At least the sprats aren't biting my ankles. That's something. Okay, first aid room. Which one was that? Not this, that's the door to the outside. Do you not have a skull in a hand and an antique saber on your shelves? No. I do have antique sabers tattooed on my leg. Stun baton. Good. Whee. Oh, those are the meds. Oh, we haven't talked to her yet. Ha 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 ha. I haven't even accepted that quest yet. Well, we'll find out. Bit cartridge. Yes, thank you. Lugs. Oh, direct to pick it. No. Like, proud of you or sorry that happened, but I ain't reading all that. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's just not what you want. You know? From Rosenberg, I, to all subject keycards. Everyone, the keycard encoder in the lobby is back up and running. Hopefully it won't go on the fritz again and start shooting keycards at anyone who walks by. Yeah, that seems impractical. As a reminder, in case it does break down again, you can borrow a keycard from the director or one of the workers in the second floor office if you lose your card. Okay. From Eltramel to Pickett F. Please stop. Director Pickett, I must lodge a complaint. Your obsession with this Manta Queen is wasting all of our budget and holding up development on the entire exhibit. This has to stop. Ah. From Hunters and Trackers Limited. Hello, Mr. Pickett. This letter is to update you regarding your request for 1. Adult Manta Queen. As you may remember, our trackers discovered a beautiful specimen out in the wild. Per your approval, we deployed a team of our highly skilled hunters to kill it for you. We regret to inform you that the entire team has perished. Please expect an invoice from our office, including the cost of their gravesite fees as stipulated in our contract. Additionally, we must ask you to cover the cost of all equipment damaged, corroded, dissolved, eaten, or digested, partially or otherwise. Thank you for your patronage. Please allow me to offer you the opportunity to purchase a second hunting expedition at a 10% discount. Wow, what a steal. I look forward to hearing from you. Hunters and Trackers Limited partnered with the Wildlife Eradication Society, a wholly owned subsidiary of Universe Defense Logistics. Hunters and Trackers Limited, teaching the fauna of Halcyon the cruel realities of existence. Good. Anything else in there? No. Well, that's all fine then. This game is so unsubtle, but apparently people need that. Yeah. No, if they make it too subtle, then it's like, oh well, they just had bad luck. If people were just smarter, then this wouldn't be happening to them. Okay, I think... Aha! Space's choice. Can I futz with any of this? No? Pity. Okay, okay, okay. Oh yeah, what's with the exhibit? Look, fish! Saltuna! Salmonidae salinus. If the ocean and rivers are the heart and veins of Emerald Vale, then Saltuna is our highly profitable blood. These meaty fish live in the ocean and migrate upstream during mating season. Saltuna are simiparis, which means they perish after a single reproductive episode. That's when our trusty Deep Space's choice harvesters scoop up their corpses to be cleaned, processed, canned, and delivered straight to your dinner table. Yay! Primals. This display, fashioned to resemble a pair of mighty primals, required extensive field research. Let us have a moment of silence for the researchers who gave their lives in the pursuit of authenticity. Ah. I mean, yeah, I reckon that's what they saw just before they died, hey? Doggies! Canid, Beta lupus familiaris. Canids can be found all over Emerald Vale in two distinct varieties, domesticated and feral. Feral canids hunt in packs, while domesticated canids can be loyal companions. It is important to remember that the canid is still a wild animal and should be treated with caution. Okay, and there's supposed to be a Mantiqueen in there, but that didn't happen. Coming soon, Mantiqueen, Varanus Toxoderidae. Coming soon, feast your eyes on the great frilled Mantiqueen, sovereign of a nest, imported from the wilds of Terra 1 to thrill and excite your imagination. Yeah, wow, and you blew the entire budget on it, hey. Yep, well. Okie dokie. Okay, now comes the powers in there too. Is that the one where... Yeah, okay. Oh, no, this way. No? No. No stuff for me on the floor. Be a better you with Adrena time. No.
Here they come!
Oh, Jesus. I was about to have a sip of water. And yet... Woo! You're running away from me. How dare you? Oh. You are also dead. Whee! My, there are lots of you. Come on. Ah. Ooh, ooh. Nope. Uh-oh. Yes, yes, reload. Okay, what I was gonna do is blow this up. Whee! No, shan't. No hydration in late-stage capitalism. No. I was gonna have a little sippy sip, and yet. Okay. Can't have shit in late-stage capitalism. Ooh. Mech picked, you say? Weapon parts, you say? Aha.
That was quick.
Encumbered. Fine. Something spinal health. Who cares about my spinal health? I need to carry things. I do. Well. No spinal health and late-stage capitalism. Exactly.
Gosh, that's clever.
Yay! Thank you for caring about my spinal health, Alex. But also, I will encumber myself with these here items until there's no spine left. Oh look, another gun. Oh yeah. Oh, I carry some stuff. Look sternly at Rhea. I care about your spinal health even more. No offense, Crumble. None taken. My spine is fine. Yeah, Rhea's spine is fine. It's me who's wrecking mine. Okay, also I have skill points. I might as well use those. There we go, that'll do. Okay. Inventory! Look at all this shit I'm carrying around. It's, to be fair, it ain't healthy. It can't be. Okay. 320. Okay, you are in pristine condition and you are not, which means it would actually make more sense to sell you, but I need the stuff, so. Whee! I don't care for the plasma rifle. Okay, I'll just do the melee weapons first, because I don't use those. Because this is not a melee build. And I tried a melee build, and it didn't agree with me, so. We're fine. I can't sell stuff yet, I don't think so. Tremor Cleaver? I barely know her. Okay. Yay! Look, we are so unencumbered. Ugh. I don't like the Hephaestus clothes, but I really should get better armor. Okay, these at least boost my tech skills. This gives me more lockpick. Fine, if I must. This gives me more stealth skills. Let's boost my tech. Yeah, okay. If I must. Pavati, do you want better armor? Do you even care? Okay. You keep using that word. Fine. I don't think it means what you think it means. Well. See? I can run. It's fine. Okay. And here I go, picking shit up again. Any donations? Thank you. Now, I was gonna go somewhere. If you fuckers hadn't interrupted me, where am I going? That way. Well, actually, I guess my spine technically isn't fine, as it has been officially diagnosed as, weird. Ah. Well, that might as well happen. It's always fun, isn't it? When you go see a doctor about a thing and they look at the thing and they go, that's odd. And then just kind of don't say anything else. It's like, okay, doc, do you want me to, like, join the circus? What's this mean?
What is it?
I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
Well, you see... They thought it was scoliosis and I had a spinal tap when I was 2, but it turns out my spine's just like that. She joined up with a band of marauders. They hadn't heard her.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Thank you. Okay. Let's hand one of the things to Thomas, also because he's by a workbench. Hey, Tommy. Once again, don't be weird.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yep.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
I didn't check. Part 1.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer.
Out of what?
I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Fair bits. Thanks. Okay, let me at this workbench. I know I can modify things. Okay, this one already has an extendo sight on it. Yes. Gyro sight or extendo sight? Boop. There we go. Okay, those are just magazine modifications. Fine. Fun times barrel. Ranged weapon mod. Barrel increases critical damage dealt. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. Thug kit. Melee weapon skills +5, defense skills +10. I'm not a melee build. Dodge distance. Nightingale step, volume of footsteps. Radius of footstep sounds. Well, I do like to be sneaky. Okay. Let's repair everything. Bolter pistol, I don't use it. Yeah, I've got some money. I can tinker. There. That's pretty good. And I'll upgrade the shotgun as well. Okay. There goes all my money. Okie dokie. Beep. Okay, so one was at the community center. Right, one's at the cannery, and I think one is at the power plant? I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's get back to Mr. Ludwig. 10 plus engineering, yes. We want it. Ludwig's here. Whee! As with all RPGs, a bunch of this game is just pinging around the map and picking stuff up and handing stuff in. Hello, Ludwig. Okay, fine, let me put my gun away.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I'll do my best, I guess.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs?
No, we fixed him.
Pulled its optic cables out its head case?
No.
Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
His name is Jeremy,
You're
and we
a
fixed him.
passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Cool. You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Yeah, and approximately 500 people a day.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay, come on, Peeves, let's go. Why am I always rooting around behind toilets? Put your gun away. It's like, why is this my life? Okay, while we're at the cannery, we can remind someone about gravesite fees. Everyone, prepare your mallets, please. I have got some popping candy. Very good. Prepare your mallets, because, oh boy, does this conversation deal psychological damage.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Gravesite fee. Let's be nice. I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Gravesite fees. I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that?
Yep.
Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Oh. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Shame. You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story.
Oh.
Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That is an awful thing to say, but must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
You said closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death.
Ah.
I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
So there's the mallet. What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it.
Basically.
That too.
In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all, as Adams be commended to the law.
Okay.
All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Yeah, you see, the problem is that, that we found Eugene's gold teeth in Adelaide's back room because she dug him up and used him as fertilizer. So, after a fashion, he is resting his bones in peace. Fertilizing. I'll let you get back to work. That's an awkward conversation to have with someone. Messages! Oh, good, from Tobson. Phyllis, owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. Oh, good! Oh, good! My boss needs to sanction my access to medical care in case I get sick from the plague that's going around. You know, it's one thing playing this in, like, 2019 when it came out. Playing this in 2025? As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot! Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Oh, and her password is Tenderfoot. Well, there you go. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell him. Excuse me. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. It's really not, Phyllis. It's really not.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Oh, and this is what we're feeding. This is what we're feeding Bess. Hey. Yeah. Good. She's expecting Saltuna, but it's not what we're giving her. At least this time it's not people. You know, it's just that, like, the all-expenses-paid trip to Byzantium that people can win in the lottery is, definitely the highway to death. Where is that manual? Aha! There we go. Tee-hee! No one saw that.
Easy.
From the office of Reed Tobson, Outpost Administrator, symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers we are expected to face up to reality, and the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. And you know, the thing is, you're playing this in 2019 and you think, ha ha ha, people don't really think like that. It's like, no, they really do. And people in real life will say it to your face, is the thing. And they aren't even embarrassed, is the thing.
It's the worst case scenario. Merry Christmas.
Exactly.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
Yeah, corporate ain't gonna set foot in here.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No. I am not a drinker at all.
You read the latest report?
In point of fact.
I don't know you.
Because I'm new. I'm Tim Pontoon. I'm Pontoon Tim. I mean, I should be introducing myself as Alex Hawthorne, Captain of the Unreliable, but I said I'm going to take every opportunity to introduce myself as Pontoon Tim. So, I'm Pontoon Tim.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Oh. Well, that sounds good. And what a fine establishment it is. With a rictus grin.
You really think so? That's
I
kind
mean,
of you.
no.
I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately.
I
I can
noticed.
get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Ah. I've met Adelaide's people. They seem decent enough.
Don't you go letting them traitors drip poison down your ear.
Oh, boy.
Nothing decent about a worker who walks out on their own family. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
The thing is, Amelia, that even if they were here, you wouldn't be meeting any quotas. 'Cause you're fucked. So you could put down the Kool-Aid and yeah, get a clue, I guess. I'll be on my way. Yes, I'm breaking into the storeroom. What of it? Let's see, is this the aforementioned toilet? Yes, it is. Ludwig's bundle. Well, if I could get a bundle on it. Come on. Aha. Okay. Now, where in piss is Abernathy? I think he's... Yep, he's here. Don't let them drip that poison down your ear. Let me drip this Kool-Aid down your ear. Yeah, so much better. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Tobson. I'm fine, Mr. Tobson. Never been healthier.
You don't look it.
Oh, sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
I'm just dressed like one. Handguns 1. Hand over all your bits. Hey, take it easy.
There a reason you're running around outfitted like one of those monsters?
I needed armor.
Did Mr. Tobson send you to put the fear in me?
No.
Well, you tell Mr. Tobson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Uh-huh. You want to tell me what got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. So you're Martin Abernathy?
What? No. I mean, I might be.
Sir.
That depends on who's asking.
The gravesite fees are asking.
Silas knows, doesn't he?
Uh-huh.
That's why he sent you.
What?
That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Oh, you mean that you're plagued? Lie. He told me everything. How long did you think you could keep a secret like that?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me.
Oh.
I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Don't say that, Mr. Abernathy. You still got a couple decades in you.
Peeves, look at him.
I'd steer clear, Ms. Holcomb. My affliction's bound to be contagious. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
I hope they don't tin him. You'd hope. You'd hope. You're being paranoid.
I am? Law, help me.
Oh.
Paranoia is one of the plague's known symptoms. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
What do you want?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center.
Yeah, pick that up.
Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Yeah. The problem is, Martin, I don't think you're actually ill. So if you use up all that medicine, then other people can't use it, and there is a lady waiting just outside who will distribute it to others who are definitely sick. So, not so fast. I've got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some medicine yourself? I mean, we know that, because there isn't enough for everyone. So
you'll do it then?
I'll think about it.
Hey, I need to talk to you.
Esther, that's your name. Oh, there you are.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Medical 5. He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's, He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Well, I'm already implicated as heck, so...
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
You're in luck.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Charm? Never. That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by. Sure. Awkward flirting.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Who are you gonna give that medicine to?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room? Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
I'm surprised that it's still just called Human Resources. And that they haven't somehow come up with something worse. Okay, where's the barber, dentist? What are you? Barber.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Oh. Okay, Conrad, hold on. Yeah, see, Conrad is the barber, but he also administers the morgue? Somehow? A letter from Phyllis. Conrad, receptionist. Remember, Eugene? Shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset, and someone has to pay his body price. Oh my god, it's even just called body price. Fucking hell. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. Oh, good. Oh, so somebody dies and they take it out of them and then put the teeth into... Okay. Sure. Sure, why not? You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry him out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write me back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Sure, Phyllis, that is foolproof. Okay, well, I guess that's not Eugene. That's also not Eugene. This might be No, Eugene's already in the earth. Yeah, Phyllis had his, Adelaide had his teeth. Yeah. Okay. Conrad.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Intimidate 5? I can show you my hands. Yeah, sure.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Speaking of burials.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Conrad, plain English. You mean you broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Well, I mean, at least he's got gold. That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition. You have a very loose definition of the word prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what
Yeah.
you will about our town.
Keyword
but we
being
all pull
sacrifice.
together. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
What about Eugene's gold teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
Talk to Adelaide. I found a note from Phyllis, which is true. None of your business, which is also kind of true. I'm a mind reader, which is not true, but would be funny. But no, I found a note from Phyllis because you left it lying around like a dickhead.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Yeah, and Adelaide took them out. I found Eugene's gold teeth. You can have them.
You found Eugene's teeth? What? Where? How?
Dropped out of Silas's pockets? No. That's, okay, what's better, telling him the truth or just saying, don't worry about it? Just don't, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Conrad, because don't examine it. Because the thing is, like, we need Adelaide to come back here, so let's maybe not tell people that she's been using bodies for fertilizer. Don't worry about it.
Yes, you may be right. I'm not sure I want to know.
No, trust me, you don't.
Thank you, I suppose. These, teeth should cover my fees nicely. My papers should be in order.
I'm told Eugene killed himself. What happened?
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
Excuse me?
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
So the town never had to pay a penalty.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Goodbye. Come on, Pavati. Oh, that's bright. Okay, Silas. Do I even have to talk to Silas about it? Put your gun away.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
Me! That's me! You okay, Silas?
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
No. What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh. I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
Well, have you noticed that his grave is empty? You first. I know you buried him. Let's just expedite this. I read a letter from Phyllis.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be.
Ooh.
The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Yeah. Equally likely. I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
Uh-huh. About those fees.
You run into any trouble?
Yeah, it was fine.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Einmal mit Profis arbeiten. No, we're not gonna fleece him for more money. I mean, Abernathy was trying to hide his own illness, but also he's not actually ill. So... But, I mean, in his mind he was.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He's not actually ill. You was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported.
Ugh.
I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Well, now I'm gonna fleece you for more money.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Bye. You can't trust anyone. You can't trust anyone.
I used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming. I bet she was jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Uh-huh. Great. Uh-huh. Let's go through the cave, through the cave, through the cave, through the cave. Whee! Through the cave, through the cave, through the cave. Through the cave, through the cave, through the cave, through the cave. Whee! What's this? A billboard! Edgewater geothermal plant. From the planet to your living room. Uh-huh, sure. Come on. Do some climbing. There we go.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
I always wanted to poke around in here.
Oh, shoot. I forgot. Sorry, Pavati, I forgot that you have to get some momentum going. To get over that fence. Okay. Whee! Where's the other one? Where's the other one? Okay. Geothermal plant, eh?
Okay, gone quiet. The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Wow,
Whee!
not even a scratch.
Mind your head. Yeah. What does it say in the small print? Low-hanging pipes may be easily damaged by skull impacts. Cost of repair will be docked from pay or assessed to next of kin. Cartoon mallet! Okay, we need the security chief's key card. His body is somewhere around.
Hey, that's impressive.
Thank you. Use terminal. Unlock door. Enter passcode. Okay. Chester Higgins again, that holehead. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. I was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lock array room for the foreseeable future. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but not a mechanical never will. Don't know. Doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Well, who could have foreseen? Lock myself down here. Just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I ever return. Automated message. Greetings. This is an automated message. Lockdown has been initiated. And even, oh my god, anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero-G Brew. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Well, good morning, everybody. We are having a terrible time.
Here they come!
Oop. But there's no one else here, Parvati. Except for a body.
Reading systems failure. Reception protocols active.
Hi, plant worker. I'm sorry you died. Whee!
Everyone all right?
Ooh! Wonderful. Shot our way to level 6. Whee! That's an arm. Model spaceship. Wonderful. What is this? Mass Effect? Ugh. It's Jeremy. Hi, Jeremy. Aha. Higgins has the manual, because of course he does. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago, guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Don't worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing. Ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. That's what Parvati fixed on Jeremy. Yeah, logic module had a kink in it.
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational.
Jeremy, now you remember me, right?
Operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
This is odd. Why aren't you attacking me?
Hostile actions towards spacer's choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with spacer's choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Yeah, Jeremy. Let me get this straight. You want me to help destroy all the mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Confirmation granted. Okay. I don't think I've done this before. Thank you, Jeremy. Don't get killed, Jeremy. Be careful. Chester's passcode. Ugh. The things one needs to do anything in this place. Oh. There he is. Okay. Oh, wait, was there another door? Just at the end there, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. I think we came through here, I think. Yes. Hot damn. Let me have the thing. Corrupted logic module. Backpicks. Alright. Anything else we can do with this? No.
Go away, Phantom!
I'm not a phantom. This ain't prey. This isn't Talos 1, and thank God.
not real. You're not real.
I am. I am so real.
You're not real. You're not real.
I can see this is an argument I'm not going to win.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Higgins, I need your passcode. Jeremy, don't get dead. Oh boy. Aha.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
I'm real. Calm down. Sneak 30. I wasn't trying to startle you. Most people don't see me coming. No, I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before.
Oh, good.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Oh.
See? See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Yeah. You're eating sprats. I mean, you're eating them at all, but you're eating them raw.
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Okay. How long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Uh-huh, and what do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Are you hearing this, Donna? But what happened to this place?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you weren't killed?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Mm-hmm. You've been down here this whole time. How did you not starve? The aforementioned sprats. Let's not go into it. You mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Mm-hmm. Right. Was that before or after you became a Sisty Pig Tycoon?
Oh, before. Definitely before. Sisty Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career.
If you worked on these mechanicals, you must know a way to stop them.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I can deal with them.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Uh-huh.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
I mean, Jeremy's already been cleaning up, so... Mechanicals follow the behavior of the logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay, bye. Okay, but since Jeremy's already involved, I don't want to make things worse for him, so probably we'll just leave it? Nope, wrong way. Whee! Oops. Okay. let's just quickly spend my points before it annoys me the entire time. Yay! And perks. Ooh, what can I have? Yes, I want to walk faster. Walking fast. That's the other thing. Where is? It's in here. No. It's upstairs. Aha. Modify behavior. Select new mode. Can't. Okay, auto mechanicals in this facility have been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter the setting is punishable by company law. Okay, select new target. Define intruders. Okay, so I could now define intruders as Spacer's Choice auto mechanicals, but then Jeremy's in the line of fire. So let's just leave it. I mean, provided Jeremy's still alive, which at this point I don't know. Okay. Now I need to... No, that's just that thing again. Where does one redirect the flow of power? Oh, goody. Okay. Stuff in corners? No? Fine. Okay, now here is where things get complicated. Because there is a way to do this without fucking everything up. But it involves some running back and forth. Plan status. This access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. Okay, we're currently operating at 22% efficiency, because power is being routed to 2 different places. Redirect power. Power redirection function has failed. Manual override required. Of course, and there are 3 switches that you have to hit, because...
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Because what else would it be? Ugh. So there's your running around.
Just 2 more.
Because the thing
What will
is...
happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
Nothing good. Oh. Let me pick up the... Aha. The thing is, you see...
Oh, you got that?
Yep. I'm just that good. No, put your gun away. I'm trying to pick up the thing. God, this is more finicky than fucking coins in a drawer and Dishonored 2.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Let's see, any way to turn it off? No, but we can climb. Well, I think Jeremy softened that one up for us. Whee! And this one. Oh. I think Jeremy might have bit it. Whee! Ah! There you go. Ow! Oh, good, I'm out. Ugh. No, that's the... No. There we go. Why am I so low on ammo? Will you quit it? Jeez. Flaw tutorial. Ugh. Spacer's Choice found a flaw in you. During adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. Ah, robophobia. Oh no, I'm robophobic. Automechanicals now give you the willies, and when they're nearby, you're not as effective as you should be. Taking -1s on dexterity, perception, and temperament. Fine, let's take it. Because I'll also get a perk. So, yeah, let's be high maintenance about it. Okay.
Where to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
Also nothing good. So the solution is a secret third thing. I mean, we still have to, you know, send power back to the Vale because the Vale is more easily defended and all in all more secure than the greenhouse. Oh, I'm encumbered. Now that's a problem. Alright, so I'm still encumbered with the... Or, wait, am I encumbered or... No, I'm not. Oh, my armor rating's just low. Okay. So if we just send the power to the Vale, eventually everyone there will die too. And, fun fact... Rather than taking people in, Adelaide decides that she's just gonna let them starve outside the gates. Because they didn't desert with her the first time, you know?
It's the last. I'm not sure what the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
So... what you gotta do involves a little bit of manipulation. Oh, here's another cartoon mallet for you. I had to borrow your copy of the Young Space's Choice Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering. Chaos everywhere. Mechanicals gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh, law. I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be member of Space's Choice family.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
I know.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
I see your point. But the deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's been using corpses in her fertilizer.
Fair point.
The thought just makes my skin crawl. Sure, she's found a solution, but it ain't exactly pleasant.
And I mean, it ain't sustainable.
Plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed tells me Edgewater's gonna die without workers in power.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Tobson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family.
Mm-hmm.
In Mr. Tobson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Tobson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Yeah, but they won't come back unless Adelaide comes back. And Adelaide won't come back unless Tobson's gone. So there's our plan. I think there's a scenario where, like, you can talk to the deserters first and, like, persuade them to come back, even if Adelaide doesn't. And, like, that's a variation on the everything goes to shit scenario.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Glad you did.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Put your gun away. Okay. Put your gun away, Pontoon Tim. Watch where you're pointing that. Okay, redirect power. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna redirect power to Edgewater. And reception at the laboratory isn't gonna be great. But it's gonna be fine.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they ain't care much for me.
They don't deserve you. Thomas seemed very fond of you. Yeah, maybe let's not bring him up. I notice you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Oh, fun. That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Sure, let's get the double whammy going. Thomas seemed very fond of you, and if you need me to kill him, just let me know.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Are you sure? He nearly fell over when you saw you.
He never told me a word to that effect. And since he didn't, I didn't have to say nothing about feeling different. And nothing had to get weird. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Sure.
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
Mm-hmm. You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I don't make a habit of imbibing. Gonna guess you're not a drinker yourself.
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
If you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Oh. Nope, wrong door. Also wrong door. Jesus. Yay! Wow! Uh-huh. Isn't that so fun?
Unexpected.
Oh.
We made it!
Whee! Okay. Oh, any way to take that force field down, or...
Don't mess with us.
Exactly. I have a thought about that combo with Pavarti that I'm gonna need to spoiler tag in the Discord. Okie dokie! Disarm security fences. Attention, scheduled security updates at this Space Source facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on error, date not found. If you are a member of the Space Source security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. You don't know who I am if I don't turn in my never mind. You can't reprimand me if you don't know who I am, is the thing. Never said they were big on logic, hey? Okay, okay, okay. Anyone else gonna try and murder me? No? Cool. There's just so much murdering going on. Just so much. Okay. Oh, Grace is not standing guard anymore. Okay. Hold on, let me... repair. Okay. Hello, Adelaide.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
This isn't personal, Adelaide. I need your power regulator. Or do we go with Reed needs his people back? I mean, he do, but... let's go with that one.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them.
Where did I...
Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Tobson that I will never return to Edgewater.
Yes, yes, yes.
I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can.
Is.
He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Reed isn't just gonna leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell him what I have already told you. That I know the secret to bringing life back to the soil. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
You think that'll convince Reed to step down? What happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Okay, bye. Okay, taking the power regulator, because I need that. Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so either you remove Reed from Edgewater and that way get Adelaide to return, or... since she is refusing to move back, if you convince them now, you won't have the opportunity to remove Reed. So we're not going to talk to them. Tell you what, we're going to fast travel to Edgewater. Because I'm lazy. Boop. And we're going to talk to Reed. We're going to get rid of him. That's the door. Oh, I fast traveled and I didn't have my gun up.
Another day at the cannery.
I feel sullied and unusual.
Something got you down?
Nope, that's the other door. Whee! Hello.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water.
Yeah.
I trust
Except...
Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their post?
Good elevator music. Yeah, and it's the same everywhere. I appreciate a game with good elevator music. I spoke to Adelaide. She won't come back so long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice.
Yeah, but you flunked it.
I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Have you, though? Your town's a mess, Reed. And you let Adelaide's son die. Change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man.
And?
Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer. But it is my home.
Adelaide's people aren't getting sick with plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Oh. Have you people ever eaten an actual vegetable?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
exactly are you putting in those cans?
Processed, liquefied, retextured Saltuna rendered in a chemical bath, of course. Well, mostly Saltuna. We've been experiencing a Saltuna shortage, you see.
Uh-huh.
So we've had to improvise. We've added wood chips, some mushrooms, bit of sand, tossed some canid bits in our processor once. It all tastes like Saltuna in the end.
How long have you been living like this?
Couple years, give or take. Right around the time the first wave of plagues hit the town. Now listen, I do not know what pretty rhetoric Adelaide has fed you, but plagues are a simple fact of life.
Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Don't worry about it. Look, Reed, all I know is it involves some really complicated math, and it works. Yeah, I don't think I want to tell him. She's growing her crops with she's growing her crops with a special fertilizer is, correct? Yeah, sure, let's say that.
And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly?
Damn. Corpses, mostly human.
Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance.
Oh.
What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery.
I'm not in the mood to argue. You want Adelaide's help? Step down.
You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down, then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Hi, Fluff. What are your plans?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a day outside, you know that, right?
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week.
Oh, that's optimistic. You don't have to do that.
I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Can't be easy.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Greetings, a nice choice. It's not the best choice, it's Space's choice. Yeah. Hi, Variety Type 101. Hello. Yes, we are playing Outer World Space's Choice Edition. It's not my first time through the game. But I'm always happy to play it again. I have survived work and have me some food in the oven. Yay! Welcome home, Fluff. Okay. Now, we've just convinced Reed to step down so that Adelaide and the deserters come home. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, I guess I get his key if I kill him. Well, let's avoid it. Ding. Okay. Do I have any other... Oh, right. I have to deliver the thing to Ludwig, and Thomas needs his thingamabobs. Okay, let's deliver some quests, shall we? Whee! I got 2 whole euros in tips today. The good weather really hits people's moods for the better. 2 whole euros! My god. Is that enough? Is that enough for a bratwurst? Okay, did I go out the wrong door? I think I went out the wrong door. Yeah, I sure did. I sure went out the wrong door. Oh, Ludwig! What? You can't fast travel? Fine, I'll go back inside, shall I? Listen, it's retail tips, and no, it's not. Also, where the fuck did I put the nail clippers? Now that, I don't know.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
But yeah, retail tips. 2 euros? That's a fortune, basically.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
I've also played and completed this game before. I can't wait for the Outer Worlds 2. Yeah, I'm very curious how the Outer Worlds 2 is gonna play, and what they're gonna do with the story. Absolutely not enough for a bratwurst, barely enough for ice cream these days, I know. Ludwig, we're in piss. Oh no, this was also the wrong door. Oh god. Welcome to Grumble Has Bad Sense of Direction. The movie. Oh, beans. And any stuff around here? To make the detour worth it? No? Okay. Sure. I will try not to break my ankles. Hey, I didn't break my ankles. Usually when you hear me say that, it's followed by a crunch. Hi, Ludwig.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
I found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier.
Uh-huh.
This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
Okay.
You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Okie dokie. So what's next?
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant.
I've been there.
Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Tobson.
Already have. Don't worry about that.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Already got it in my pocket. You mean this logic module?
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform.
Please don't.
So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes.
Sure, why not?
I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble. And a little something to remember me by.
Okie dokie. All right. Okay. Fast traveling it is. Gotta remember to give Thomas the things. Injury customization unit. Also, I am trying a new type of energy drink that is both tasty and an absolutely toxic shade of red while in a glass bottle. Okay, don't poison yourself. I also watched the short film about the second one on Amazon Prime before. It was mostly anti-Cleo centered. Secret Level, I think it's called. I have heard things of that. Wasn't there also one like with Armored Core stuff with Keanu Reeves? I gotta see if I can catch that one somewheres. Even without any context, I really like the aesthetics and the absolutely fucked up vibes. Very Bioshock, much likey. Uh-huh. Okay. Thomas. Here you go.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
Oh, I know.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
The other two. Found two.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
I've got one.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Got one more. The elusive part 3.
The geothermal plant?
Uh-huh.
Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
Well, it is.
That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Yes, steady on.
Aside from you.
Thank you.
Ms. Parvati, I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
Good boy.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Okay. The deserters now revere me. Yes, revere me. Worship me. Okay, Adelaide.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Talked Reed into leaving.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Tobson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom.
Ooh, the board
not a reward.
board doesn't like me. Edgewater's better off with you running the place. Listen, I was just playing the long game, okay?
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater?
Mm-hmm.
Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
And does it not work?
I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies.
Oh, boy.
I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Whee! Okay, and now to wait until she's gone and then start stealing shit. Okay, let's put some more into stealth. There we go, that'll do. Okay.
Gosh, that's clever.
Yes, it is. Okay, I think that's all on the... Aha! Good! Okay, we took the thing. Let's get back to my ship, because I totally am Captain Alex Hawthorne. That's me. Yes, the Warhams. Question, does she have a wife? And not that we know. Also, I don't know about this, but the board being pissed off sounds perfect. Yes. We want the board to not like us.
Is this your ship?
Yes.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh.
Ask Ada.
Me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Mm-hmm. I can understand not wanting to go back.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
Yes.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Yes.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Pavarti, you had me at hello.
Listen.
Yes. Pick a cabin. It's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
She's so adorable. Ah. The board's plan is doomed anyway. There's no reason to join the broken corporate system. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's all flarked. Pavarti is the cutest. She's the best girl. Yes, she is. Also, how exactly did we happen across this ship? Did we just find it? Well, let's have a look if they can. Hold on. Do I have a map marker for that? No, but hold on. I'm sure I can find my way back, and then I can show you if they'll let me back up. No, they might not. No, I don't think they will. Okay. It's invisible walling me. Otherwise, I would totally show you. No, you see, the previous captain of the ship, Captain Alex Hawthorne, was supposed to place a beacon for our escape pod to home in on. And instead of, plunking the beacon into the earth and then stepping away, he held it just there. And the escape pod landed on top of him and crushed all of him. Yes, he had a very unfortunate accident, and because Ada, the ship, can't take orders from anyone but Captain Alex Hawthorne, we are now Captain Alex Hawthorne. But our name is also Pontoon Tim for reasons. The reasons being Rhea was streaming Dredge, and I wanted to say Pontoon Time, but I typoed Pontoon Tim, and that's how now we have the name. So, and I usually, in RPGs where I get to choose my name, I tend to go with Calamity J, just because it's funny. Oh, look, there's me! But Rhea suggested Pontoon Tim, and I thought that's perfect, so now we're called Pontoon Tim. I'm sad. How sad are we about the accident? I'm sad. He sounded like I might have wanted to top him. Yeah, I mean, it's truly a case of, goodbye, Alex Hawthorne.
So what's the plan?
We hardly knew you. Yeah, see, it's Pontoon Tim. I think we are a bit sad about it. He was a rascal. He was a scoundrel. We get to read his emails. A bit of a cad. Because there is a guy who's got such a crush on him, and he kind of ghosted him. And it's like, Alex, come on. I think Ada will talk about it, because I don't think you can get back. Yeah. Yeah, Ada's got a little more dialogue about it. Ada is definitely sad, because I think she liked him. Yep. Yeah, we can lie and say we are, Captain Alex Hawthorne, and in some places we have to, because otherwise we're in trouble. But whenever I can, I introduce myself as Pontoon Tim, just because it's funny. It's a genuine accident, not an accident. Yeah. F to dear Alex. Yep. Okay, let's get... Hello, look, there's a vicar. I'm Pontoon Tim. Yeah, also no F to our lovely Alex in chat, who's very much alive.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable.
You're kind of blue.
I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Are you okay? Also, the camera didn't load in again. I thought maybe it would. It's okay. It's okay.
You're fast.
Hello, here I am. There he is.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal.
He is.
I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Oh my god, you're so right though. Like first time I played this, the Vicar wasn't always blue, right? Am I misremembering? No, he wasn't always blue. Like I don't know why he looks like a frost giant all of a sudden. I don't know why he looks like Drax. It's just look at him. He reminds me of Martin. He's basically the Outer Worlds answer to Teague Martin. But don't worry, he'll grow on you when we remove the stick from his ass, which we will do post haste. Yeah, he suddenly became a Smurf, and yeah, since Uko mentioned it on the Discord, because you know Uko was like, you know, hot priest enjoyers may enjoy a Vicar Max. I'm like, I'm not usually a hot priest enjoyer. Like, it means nothing to me. And Max is only interesting to me once you get him out of the vestments. I mean, obviously. And the stick from his butt. So, you know, he got Violet Beauregarded. He did.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Well, I have a power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
We'll do our best.
Our engine room is located behind you.
Oh, Ada is
across
hot.
The cargo bay.
Yes.
Up the ladders.
And her expressions are wonderful. Okay. Yep, Vicar Max is just gonna stand there. Awkwardly. Because the doors aren't open yet, because without the power regulator, we are still on lockdown. Okay, let's go. Whee! Up the ladder, down the ladder. Oh, Ada! Boop!
What can I do for you, Captain?
Well, I installed the thing. Can you open the doors?
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Yay!
I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Noise. Let's get out of here! Oof. Sparky. We've kind of got paddles for feet. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Oh, goody. Cool. I've been waiting to hear from him. Oh, hi, Nana. Are you getting up? Oh, no, she just lifted her butt to turn herself by 70 degrees, and now she's lying back down. Okay.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship.
That might do it.
Putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die.
Ooh.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Want a treat? Donna is so tired. I've been feeling a little lightheaded. Also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies,
oh, sure, the drippage.
Basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Good. Unnatural drippage. Well, I assure you, the drippage is a totally natural process. It depends on the orifice, I guess. But yeah, look, here's Kitty. Come on. Yeah. She already had a treat, but what about second treat? She looked like she wasn't sure which century she woke up in. But then she saw me wielding the treat. Here. Does nobody educate people about the naturalness of drippage in certain situations anymore? In this place, trust me, no. Hi, Donna. She's so tired, I basically have to... like, I basically have to shove it between her teeth. Hi, baby. There you go. This is her second treat. Yes, this is her second treat. Boop. Like, yeah, Fluff did it. Hi, kitty baby. Yeah, the treats are set, like, it has to be 1 hour apart and not more than 2 per stream. Boop. One day I will be quick enough to treat. One day. It's good to have gold, you know? There you go, kitty baby. Oops, sorry. Hi, kitty baby. Yeah. Oh, kitty baby. Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want a nap? Yeah. Hello. Yes. Why do I need a lav key to land on a planet?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it. Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kilkelly.
So that the board controls who can go where, because if ships don't have manual controls anymore, duh. Ooh, who built the ship, Tesla? Hi, kitty baby. Anarchy, sign me up. What's stopping me from just leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the hope.
Fine, I'll have a word with Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming.
Thank you.
By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. Oops. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want to explain what a holographic shroud is?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations?
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do I need a gadget for this? Can't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial?
What is this,
What
Hitman?
inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
You'd be surprised, because we're playing
holographic
Hitman on
shroud
Tuesdays.
masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Ugh. But yeah, we're playing Hitman on Tuesdays, and oh, you wouldn't believe. Speaking of Tesla, Al Jazeera has a podcast episode about the decline of Tesla, and there was a moment in it where the interviewee was like, yeah, Tesla was alright before Elon bought Twitter, and only after that people started to hide their Teslas. And as I was listening to it, I kept thinking, but Elon has been terrible from the start. No one should own a Tesla because it puts money in his pockets. And yeah, Tesla was alright before Elon bought Tesla, because as Fluff says, like, Elon Musk has never invented actually a single thing peddled by the companies he owns. He just buys the thing, slaps his name on it, and then pretends it's his idea. But yeah, Alex is right. Like, he bought Tesla long before he bought Twitter. Like... Hi, kitty. But yeah, people only started to hide their Teslas after the Twitter thing happened. They were okay driving them around before. Just rewatched the Outer Worlds 2 gameplay trailer, and it looks like Auntie Cleo and Space's Choice has done a merger. I find it funny because in Outer Worlds 2 they're rivals. Yeah. Oh, good, another monopoly. I'm sure that won't make things worse. How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Okay. I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Yeah.
And remember, don't trust the board.
Yes.
They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
Ugh.
The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Boop. Oh, look! The camera spawned. We have fixed the ship! Yay! But yeah, what I mean by, like, you know, fine driving around their Teslas, it's like, it was never ethical to own a Tesla. It's just that, like, Tesla drivers haven't had the fear since more recently. He's also been involved almost from the start, one way or another. He was a major investor as early as 2004, and Tesla was founded in 2003. I did not know that. I thought they had, like, with PayPal, they had a little bit more time before he moved in. SpaceX was around longer before he moved in on that, right? Just hate that the public gives him credit for things he did not accomplish at all. Yeah, like none of those inventions or innovations are his. Like, he moves in after they're already there. He didn't invent the Tesla, but he did invest in it early on. Yeah. also the saber stucks are getting recalled. Skin cleared, corpse water. Yeah, I mean, what that means is like they're not, you know, they're not recalling them to destroy them. Punch sent me like the headline of an article about it earlier. They used the wrong glue, so there's parts of it that are coming undone, like literally unglued. So they're just calling them into dealerships to fix that, and then they sent them out again. So sadly, they're not being recalled because they're being taken off the streets, unfortunately. The only one who invented many things by the name of Nikola Tesla.
You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
Hey, are you telling me I stink? I mean, I'll believe it. Yes, yes, the holographic shroud. Logs. Shrink ray. Oh, Hawthorne. Yes. Basically, Hawthorne was on the trail of, like, science weapons that are dotted around Terra 2, and I'm not really interested, I'll be honest. Messages! Hawthorne's unread messages from Udon Bedford. From Udon Wingman's Wingman Bedford. Alex to Alex Wingman Hawthorne. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message. God, okay. Let's start this again. I forgot to mention in my previous message. Silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. Is his heart the only thing that's made out of steel? Or... It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Wink emoji. Wink emoji. Sorry, emoticon. That's an emoticon, not an emoji. No emojis. And then like with the squiggle. In German that's called a tid. What's it called in... I forgot what it's called in English. Udam. Okay, archived messages. Oh, look. So that one was unread because Alex cocked it. But here are all the also archived. It's a tilde in English too. Oh, thank you, Ria. I forgot. Here are all the archived messages from Udon Bedford. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. Oh, so you sent him about a dozen messages and Alex was like, yeah, my terminal was broken. By the way, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Tobson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udam. He wants to be so much more than his best friend. Hello? Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Best Udon. P.S. Please respond. I sent you my ardent, sincere messages. Please respond. Dear Alex, hello. I hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. Udam would love for there to be a pounding mix-up so much. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear. Dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, wingman. Wink. Your dear friend, Udam. Dear Alex. Okay, we're going back in time, but actually it's funnier that way. Hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship, my silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me. And I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves a Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color, really tie one on. Let me know, your new friend Udom. And now for his sent messages. 1 to Udom Bedford. No subject. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted, had a few too many, and I might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. Oh, so that really, it really did break. Okay. Hi, Sammy. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Is this the toxic yaoi they warned us about? Just might be. I'm forever forgetting to respond to my friends' ardent and sincere messages, not on purpose. Me too! Me too. The best thing is when you've convinced yourself that you have responded, but you haven't. Hi, Sam! There's no response from the automechanical unit. The serial number etched in its chassis includes the letter Sam. Ah! The unit does not respond to your high-pitched scream. We'll leave him alone. Don't worry. There'll be parts to fix him. Look! There's rooms! Photo of Pavati's father, a stern older man with warm eyes. Look, that's him! Look! That's Peeve's dad. Okay, put the gun away. And there's a book. The Modern Steel Wrench and You. Aw, she doodles. That's cute. Banged up toolbox full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. Okay, let's not do that then. Ammo, you say? Okay. Hello, Maximum Vicar. Index of Banned Literature. Part 1, Various Qualifying Considerations. Part 2, Principal Rules of Restrictive Management. Part 3, Morals and Maxim of Banning Unethical Literature. Part 4, Proof of the Grand Architect and Predestination. In brackets, a refutation of the titles listed there here within. Part 5, Consequences, the Mind, and the Will of Man when led astray. Part 6, Official List of Banned Titles. Part 7, Prerequisites for advancing the investigating, outing, and penalizing of offenders. Okay. This is what I mean about this man gets funny when you get the stick out of his butt. The Journal of Maximilian de Soto, Volume 1. The scribblings on these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicamax. Okay, fine, we'll leave him alone then. Doctrinal Studies 539 of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost a century. The margins are filled with scribble notes, and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. Well, that's a book well loved. Tossball trading cards, in mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tile Backers. Okay, those are your teams, huh? Oh, put the gun away. The Art and Science of Tossball. Impossible to put down. Order of Scientific Inquiry, Office of Literature. This endorsement has been approved. Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Signed by Seymour Whitlock, who held the record for most on-the-field fatalities for 3 consecutive seasons. Okay. Yeah, well, we got a brawling, hacking vicar here. Oh, no, I'm not going to sleep in Max's bed. Okay. I love that your only option is to yell at it. Yeah. I mean, most people in my office shout at the printer when it doesn't work, so yeah. Yeah, it tracks. I think I have this game on Epic. Got it a while ago for free. Maybe I'm going to give it a chance again. Yeah. I bounced off it the first time, and then I was like, okay, I'm just going to subject myself to the cartoon mallet, and then I stuck it out, and it was actually fun. He looks like a man with an extensive gay porn collection for research. You would be correct. You would be correct. Sounds like Kreisliga football, TBH. I do not know how to translate Kreisliga to English. Very, very local teams. Very local. No. Fuck's sake. Can I rebind that? I'm not sure.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged.
Mm-hmm.
What's occupying your thoughts?
Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former associate...
Good night, Alex.
Infamous philosopher scholar
Thank you for
who fled
tuning
Terra
in.
2 some years
And
ago.
have fun
He's
tidying
an
up kitchen.
expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you around Discord and Twitch another day. Bye! Seriously? Only one guy in this whole colony? Well. Okay, it sounds like a good lead. How do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Former associate sounds a lot like former fuck buddy. Well, they were both in prison. And the guy was an inmate. And Max here was the prison vicar. Which was still punishment. How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
How will a crew manifest help us track down your scholar friend?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay, I mean, at least you're not blue anymore. So, the Martin parallels keep hitting. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is Teague Martin. To some extent. Okay. And that extent is not small. Hey, look! We have a toilet and a shower. Yay! Okay. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Okay, let's go. Ah! Every fucking time. Oh, nothing to repair? Not even my armor? No, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna tinker. Okay. Shock stick. Sure, why not? Okay. Upgrade that. Toughened. Yeah, sure. That sounds fine. I might keep that one around. Okay, once again, there goes all my money. Okay, oh wait, I haven't talked to Peeves. Mass Effect had Zaid to throw other characters on too. This has the Vicar. course they would hate each other. Oh, they would. Peeps, Peeps, where'd you go? You were here a second ago. Peeps? Wait, maybe she's in the engine room. Yeah, there she is.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
You're welcome to it. Eh. Okay. I'm not telling her to leave. Okay. Ah. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hi, Ada.
How can I be of assistance?
Let's start with this. Got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
What if you don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
Guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
Good. What might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that.
Yep.
In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
You couldn't have known that he was gonna hold on to the beacon. Have there been other captains?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance?
Know anything about Sam?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Thanks, Ada. Okay. Groundbreaker, that way. Whee!
We've arrived.
Yes, yes, welcome to the system map, I know.
At the groundbreaker.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Uh-huh. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope. Yeah, I bet you could. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Not to spoil anything, but there's gonna be something LGBT happening to Pavarti very soon. Yeah. 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 Okay, let's go. Okay, we're gonna have Peeves and we're gonna have the Vicar. See, they've got animations when you like select or unselect them. So Peeves is all like, no, and kind of pouts and he's like, what? He's like a cat that fell off the sofa, and it's like, yeah, no, sure, that was, yep, that was intentional. All right, come on, you two. Heck yeah, they're ready. Let's go. You go, girl. Thumbs up. Yeah. Thumbs up for something LGBT happening. Okay, this is the groundbreaker. This is a great spot to leave it for the week, because groundbreaker is just wheels within wheels and quests within quests. And like, look, that guy lounging there, that's Felix. We're gonna meet Felix next week. So we're gonna have a nice time. But
Smells
yeah.
like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Yeah, and here's the thing about the Vicar. The Vicar is a prick, okay? The Vicar is a prick, but at least he's funny. But don't worry, we're gonna get to Scylla as soon as we can. But until then, you can enjoy him being like this for the rest of the time. But you know, it's great because that way we can like pair him up with everyone else for while he's still got the stick up his butt. Cause like they don't take any shit. So it's like, especially like Felix and Nyoka have some delightful lines. With him, we can enjoy that. And then later we actually get to see them all making friends, which is nice. Because this is a game about family. So there you go. Very, very dignified, totally theological reading he's doing there. Not at all judging Chuck Tingle novels on anatomical accuracy. Yeah. Thank you for streaming and thank you for hanging out, everyone. Lovely to see you all. Yeah. And thank you, Variety, for joining us. We're doing this every Friday. Hitman's on Tuesday, and then tomorrow I'll also be live with co-working. Cause lots of us are writers, and when we do writing things or art or just laundry. Anyway, so yeah, see you again tomorrow. Have a good night, sleep well. Thank you for joining me as I bimble my way through the Outer Worlds. Bye.